Hi, my name is Jackie and welcome to my channel about tea. So yes, as you notice by the box, I have broken my tea buying ban. And the thing that sucks the most, I didn't even end up buying the tea that I wanted to buy. So last Saturday, Adagio Teas offered their Bella Luna tea, which they offer during the blue moon. And since it comes around so rarely, so infrequently, I decided that I should break my tea buying ban just for this. Because otherwise they're not going to offer it again until sometime in 2020. I spent probably like a good hour like exploring their website trying to find teas to buy, and then I got so caught up in it that I pressed checkout like on Thursday. So I didn't even end up buying the Bella Luna Blue Moon tea. I kind of blacked out, you know, like I just got so caught up in the moment. The same thing happened to me when I went to Joann Fabrics a couple years ago, because I had this whole plan. I was going to sew my own Christmas ornaments, which is bizarre because the last time I had sewn anything was, I don't know, like elementary school. And so I went into Joann Fabrics with this grand idea, and I just bought like 5 different kinds of fabrics, like I don't know, 5-pound bag of fluff. Like, who needs that much fluff? It was like seriously like kid in a candy store, except like I'm not even a crafter, so like that's not even like an adequate analogy. I just got carried away with it, and then next thing I know, I walk out of there having spent like $100 on craft supplies that I didn't even know how to use. I sewed 2 ornaments. One of them was a star and the other one was a sheep, although everybody asked me if it was a ghost. That's sort of what it was like last Thursday when I was putting together my order for Adagio teas. But otherwise, I did buy a bunch of tea last weekend, and I'm going to do sort of like a mini haul with it. But before I get into it, because what I purchased is related to this other thing, and that thing is John and I and Oliver, we went to the Motor City Comic-Con last weekend. It was the first time John and I had ever gone to the Motor City Comic-Con, and it was pretty rad. We spent most of the time down in Artist Alley, which is where all of the illustrators, graphic artists, whatever, crafters, they set up their booths, and it was incredible. Like, there's so many talented people at the Motor City Comic-Con. We ended up spending way too much on artwork that we now have to frame and figure out how to incorporate into our house, because of course it's like really geeky stuff, like posters of the TARDIS from Doctor Who, X-Files, old school wrestlers from the 1980s. I was trying to really like have a grown-up house, but now I've got this TARDIS that I have to get up on the wall somehow. And then there was, of course, the celebrities, and they had some really kick-butt people there. They had some really awesome people there. Like, they had Felicia Day there, who I adore. I love her character Holly Martin in the TV show Eureka, and just sort of like everything that she does. I mean, she's such a powerful, creative person, and I really admire that. I finally purchased her memoir, You're Never Weird, on the internet, which was excellent. If you like Felicia Day and you haven't read it, it's definitely worth a read. They also had they had the actors from Sons of Anarchy, which I don't watch that, and also the TV show Lucifer, which again I don't watch. They had Henry Winkler, the Fonz, and probably like the most, they had John Cleese there, like freaking John Cleese. Come on now. They had David Tennant there, the 10th Doctor, as well as Freema Agyeman. I can't say her name. Anyways, it's the actress that plays Martha Jones. Unpopular opinion warning, but she is one of my favorite companions after, maybe even before Donna Noble. Like, I love Martha Jones. I love her character arc. She's great. I love her. They're also supposed to have Billie Piper, who plays Rose, but she also had to cancel last minute. That would have been a really cool thing for all of the Doctor Who fans to have Rose and number 10 together once again. We kept walking past the section where they had all the celebrities because I really wanted to I just wanted to see David Tennant. And then like as we were about to leave for the day, it happened. So we're like pushing through all of these people, like just this cluster of people. And then it happened. There was just like a slight parting, like the parting of the Red Sea. And I could see his face. I could see like, not the whole face, like not the whole face, just like the top left, no, the top right hand. Yeah, the right hand, because he was facing me. Just saw like, I saw like this portion of his face. It was such a glorious moment. Like, I just got like this huge rush. I was like, oh my God, John, I see him. I see him. I see part of his face. Like, it was crazy. It was so cool. And then probably the highlight of it was, so Oliver, we had him dressed up as the Hulk. It was just this little onesie that John's uncle gave to us when Oliver was first born. And we happened to turn a corner like into the place where all the celebrities were. And then we see the OG Hulk himself, Lou Ferrigno, and John and I just looked at each other like, oh my God, is this destiny? And he's like, pretty sure this is destiny. Like that's just paraphrasing. But we ended up buying a photo opportunity with Lou Ferrigno. I would say against my better judgment we did it, but you know what? I didn't even care. That's just pretty cool. And we have a picture of it. And we're gonna send it to John's uncle because he's the one who got us the Hulk baby suit anyways. So that was it. We're excited to go back next year. Okay, but anyways, what does this box of tea have anything to do with the comic book convention? Well, let me tell you. Adagio Teas has a portion of their site called Fandom Teas, where just Adagio users can make blends that are themed on their favorite fandom. So you might see like Star Trek teas or Star Wars teas or Doctor Who teas. So I thought it would be really cool to check out some of these blends, but also specifically check out the blends that are teas that are inspired by some of my favorite fandoms. And so like I have sort of in my mind an idea for a series where I share with you all the geeky things about me while also exploring some of these Adagio fandom teas. So I just wanted to give you a little preview of what's to come. There's my other cat, Fargo. He's mean. He's not really mean, he's just misunderstood. Now on to the geeky teas. These are images of the different teas that I got. And it is the perfect fandom box. They just come stacked like this. So the first tea is this agility tea, and it is from one of my favorite video games, Fallout. And it is blended by Mrs. Premise. This is a blend of honeybush mango, rooibos lemon cloud, and rooibos vanilla. I'm not actually a huge fan of these tins. Smells kind of like tart from the from the mango and the lemon, but there's also like this creamy vanilla aroma about it too. So this, and it's rooibos, so like I can't wait. The next one is a TARDIS blend, which is from Doctor Who, of course. This was blended by Jessica T. Jessica and the letter T, not T-E-A, not, I mean that would have been cool, but Jessica T. And it is a blend of Earl Grey Moonlight, blueberry flavoring, and coconut, and it's accented with cornflowers because blue. And the cool thing, I've actually had a couple of different TARDIS teas from Adagio. One of them I actually turned into like a custard, which was really good for Thanksgiving a couple years ago. The cool thing about if you buy like a pouch of it instead of like the sample tin, normally the pouches are about 3 ounces, but for the TARDIS teas, you get 4 ounces of tea instead of 3 because the TARDIS is bigger on the inside. Can't wait to try this one. I love me some Earl Grey. Then we have Varric tea, which is from another one of my favorite video game series, Dragon Age. Varric tea is blended by Kara McGee, who is one of the more popular blenders for the fandom teas. It is a blend of the toasted mate, mocha nut mate, and spiced apple chai, accented with cocoa nibs, red peppercorns, and ginger. So this is just going to be spicy, full of energy, not unlike Varric himself. So I'm probably the most excited about this one. I got Breakfast at Shroot Farms, which is from the Office fandom, and it was blended by Christina Y. And it is a blend of Assam Melody, vanilla oolong, masala chai, and accented with marigold flowers, red peppercorn, and safflowers. And then we have The Boy Who, which is Harry Potter themed. And this one is also by Kara McGee. This is a blend of pumpkin spice, caramel, tea, and masala chai. And finally, we have Enchanted Tea, which is a Lord of the Rings inspired tea. And this one is blended by Anjuli Riddle. This is almond oolong, cream, and vanilla tea accented with orange peel and cinnamon. It's supposed to be the tea interpretation of lumbus, the elven bread. So I think that's about it. But I got some cool videos coming your way. Hopefully they're cool. They're coming your way, but hopefully they're cool. Maybe they're not. Make sure you check out my blog for more Comic-Con deets. And if you appreciated this video, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again very soon. Bye.